쉬고 두려움에 맞설 때 내게 들려온 한마디 조금 더 힘을 내라고 안개 속에 가려져 한 줄기 빛도 없이 고민하고 또 고민했었어 오늘의 나를 위해서 남과 다른 시선에 또다시 뒤처지는 그런 날들에 반대로 나를 일으켜 달려나가 지금부터 시작해봐 앞을 달려 Running running 세상에 소리쳐 막다른 길이 나타나도 난 괜찮아 지금부터 시작해봐 앞을 달려 Running running 너와 함께라면 모든 날 속에서 끝없이 달려봐 거친 세상 속 삶이 나를 누르고 점점 버거워질 때 내게 건네온 그 손길 한 번 더 일어나라고 때론 울기도 하고 때론 소리치지만 내겐 절대로 지울 수 없는 나만의 중심이 있어 지금부터 시작해봐 앞을 달려 Running running 세상에 소리쳐 막다른 길이 나타나도 난 괜찮아 지금부터 시작해봐 앞을 달려 Running running 너와 함께라면 모든 날 속에서 바라는 곳에 닿을 그날을
Skara Pharmaceutical. Our mission is to guarantee high quality, accessible healthcare for Filipinos.
Hello. Good evening, Mr. Magaling. I hope I'm not disturbing you at this specific time of hour. Thank you for accepting our invitation for this interview.
Good evening to Mr. Samonte, and no, you have not. I'm glad to be here too. You may start asking some of your questions regarding your concerns.
Thank you. So for starters, I'm Godwin Samonte, a third-year marketing student of the De La Salle University, Dasmariñas. You were referred to us by Mrs. Berna Sarmiento Renorio. This interview is a part of the subject requirement for our class in product management. For this week's topic, Introduction to Product Management. With your help, we will be able to fulfill the activity and at the same time gain knowledge from a professional like you. May I have your name, position, the company you're working for, and how long have you been working there for the formality of this interview?
So once again, I am Mr. Eman M. Magalang, Product Manager of Viscara Pharmaceutical Incorporation, handling Pedia Family Care Division. And I have been staying with the company for 21 years.
Wow, that is so inspiring. Hopefully, we could follow your steps someday and reach that kind of loyalty and perseverance to stay in your company for that long. So, first and foremost, what was the journey that led you to your current position?
My career started in Viscara Pharmaceutical Incorporation way back 2000 as a professional medical representative handling Lower Cavite. After 7 years, I was assigned to handle Valenzuela in Bulacan, still as a professional medical representative. In 2011, I was then promoted as District Sales Manager of North and Central Luzon. Then in 2016, I was finally promoted as Product Manager of Pedia Family Care Division.
I see. Her career path seems truly interesting. And at the same time, a long way to get there. Can you tell me about your most notable achievement?
What I consider as the most notable achievement as a product manager is the growth in sales of our probiotic brand named BioBita. Few years after it was launched by another product manager, the average sales were only around 2,000 bottles per month. When I handled the said product, a few years later, the average sales per month increased to 10,000 bottles per month. And BioBita became one of the widely used probiotic brands in the market.
What was the most and least rewarding aspect of your product management career?
So, I think the most rewarding aspect of my career being a product manager is when I handle a product and making an improvement, development, and it actually sells. It gives me such satisfaction and fulfillment that I did great in my job. On the contrary, the least rewarding is if the product failed to be in the market under my management.
I see. I'm pleased to hear that you're enjoying your job, and I know for product manager, product managers rather, customer knowledge is crucial. So, what are the most common mistakes you've seen product managers make when it comes to learning about and segmenting customers?
What I consider as the most notable achievement as a product manager is the growth in sales of our probiotic brand named BioBita. Few years after it was launched by another product manager, the average sales were only around 2,000 bottles per month. When I handled the said product, a few years later, the average sales per month increased to 10,000 bottles per month. And BioBita became one of the widely used probiotic brands in the market.
So, I didn't know that, especially that I'm also a consumer myself. That's truly informative.
Yes, but of course, I'm also a consumer myself. We all are. So I'm thinking in both shoes.
So for the next question, what persuaded you to be a product manager, especially that the education you attained was being a medical representative?
I wanted to be a product manager because I'm highly interested in product planning and execution throughout the product lifecycle, which includes gathering and prioritizing product and customer requirements, defining the product vision in collaboration closely with engineering, sales, marketing, and support to ensure revenue and customer satisfaction, most especially in the medical field. It's challenging because I had to build a strong network with professionals not only limited to doctors, practitioners, clinical specialists, paramedical experts, food technologists, psychiatrists, clinical psychologists, pediatrician, and gynecologist. Also help market to people the right product that they would possibly need.
Wow, you are truly inspiring. It must be truly difficult given that you had no prior experience in the medical profession before joining Viscara Pharmaceutical Incorporation as a product manager. So for the last question, when you failed on a project, how did you come up with a solution?
Yes, it is. And so, to answer your last question, every product manager has failed on many projects we couldn't count. But what's truly important here is that every time we fail, we learn and try again. And we have to fully embrace that failure and be honest with our mistakes, with our developer, and it is really important to be honest and mature. Honesty is critical to being a product manager. If you are not honest, you are untrustworthy, and they will not entrust an entire developer team in an important project to you.
It was such a wonderful experience exchanging conversations with you. It is a great honor and privilege to interview you. I hope you know, Mr. Magaling, how much our team appreciated your time and effort to help us with this activity. it is not only that we have a clear understanding of what a product manager does, but also we learn that there's no easy job. It may be in medical, business, or any other kind of job. But if you have the perseverance and working enthusiasm that you have, you'll be successful in what you do. Thank you so much for sharing your work experiences and giving us the vision to grasp for this week's lesson. We do hope that this familiarity we went through will help us in the future when we succeed in our own path. Again, thank you very much, Mr. Magaling, and have a best day ahead.
What I've learned about project managers is that management and leadership are key to developing high quality service. Leadership is an important management role that supports in the effective deployment of an organization, resources, and the achievement of its goal. Effective leaders identify the objective of the company, motivate personnel, and help them realize it.
Collaborating and preparing this interview and video presentation with my group mates was a thrill. Because of the experience, I have learned to distinguish the difference of a product manager and its roles in the organization. The conversation I had with Mr. Magaling enlightened me with a lesson. Dr. Masanga's lecture was intellectual, but this assessment put the learnings into action, and the learning outcomes, I believe, was achieved.
Doing this assessment is fulfilling as each of us was able to contribute and cooperate very well and without any hassle to be able to come up with this output. Besides from that, I learned so much that being a product manager is not an easy job. It encompasses of many responsibilities and duties that involve the success of the whole company. So it's really important to a product manager to be responsible and accountable at the same time.
Hi, through this interview, I have learned that to be an effective product manager, one must be open to challenge themselves to provide more beneficial products for the consumers through revolutionary innovations. Another challenge is to build and have a strong network relations without limiting the professionals that could help improve in developing a product.
As part of this group, one thing that sits on us in terms of our collaboration is the creative ideas and thoughts wherein we put every pieces together to formulate an outstanding result. Also, some of our classmates are from other blocks wherein we don't know each other that much either. This kind of group activity made a way to know everyone's personality, capabilities, and get to share our opinion towards one goal.
So, what I've learned about this activity is that being a product manager isn't that easy as the way I thought it would be. It's very crucial and very inspiring for those who are product managers like Mr. Eman Magaling. And it is important to be honest and mature because if you're not honest with your developer team, they wouldn't be able to trust you with some vital projects that you might be able to handle someday. So that's all what I've learned about this activity. Thank you.